Welcome to the first episode of Blue Matters with me, Charlie Young. 2019 has started, and I hope you're all ready. Ready for a change that you may not have seen coming. Coldwell Banker is going to change the conversation. And I'm starting that today. Our story, your story, is powerful. And in 2019, I'm making sure everyone hears it. We are a real estate company. We always have been, and we always will be. That means everything we do, everything we create has one purpose: to help you sell more real estate. Our technology, our marketing, our learning, our service are all designed to support your productivity. We have tech no one can match. Predictive tech, powered by machine learning, a sophisticated form of artificial intelligence. This is tech that can actually increase listings, tech that others only dream of. In a recent conversation, I explained our CBX Seller Leads product to a technology reporter in the industry. You know what he said? He said, "Wow, you sound more like a startup than a 112-year-old company." I know that. I hope you know that too. I hope you'll help me tell everyone this year. But you know what makes us different from those startups? We have deep and broad real estate experience. We build products that are true game changers, while they are reinventing the square wheel. Square wheel, who needs that? Let me explain. Some company revealed not long ago that their listings would begin to populate on a popular mapping app. Did we just flash back to 2009? Nearly a decade ago, we had Coldwell Banker listings populating on Google Maps. That function doesn't exist anymore. You know why? Because no one used it. Along with Google, we scrapped that program because it didn't help you sell more real estate. Our products are visionary and industry leading. We do sound like a startup, but it's even better than that. We have learned to apply our real estate experience to build tech that moves the needle for you. We don't build tech for tech's sake. We have tech that solves real needs: listing inventory, marketing demographics, tech that helps you to be smarter and more productive. Coldwell Banker is the startup with experience. And I'm going to make sure everyone knows it. And you can help me by telling your story and ours. Share your story on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram with the hashtag GenBlue to get the story going. Now, next up, I sit down with Liz Gehringer, our Chief Operating Officer, to learn more about her and her vision in 2019.
How you doing, Liz?
I'm great. How are you, Charlie?
I'm all right. Good morning.
And to you as well.
All right. Hey, I've known you a long time.
15 years, I think.
15 years. You remember when we first met?
I don't.
I don't either. You got a big new job.
I do.
So how'd you become the COO of Coldwell Banker? Like, what's the path been?
Well, it's been great. I mean, you could answer that question too. So I studied business in school. I thought I would do something practical and study business, and started to take a look at law because I thought that also had to do with business. And I come from a long family of lawyers, business people. So I think I was on that standard path where you sort of do the status quo, you know, do what makes sense, do something
I thought I was
practical.
going to be a lawyer when I went to college
Really?
too, but it never happened for me. But for you, it did. And you drive down the street and you see that Coldwell Banker yard sign in front of someone's house, or you see an office as you drive into town. What does that do for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. You know, you see it and you think, like, I'm a part of that, and I want to run into that. You know, if I see one of our offices, I just want to run in and say hello. And I've done that actually every time I've vacationed and traveled throughout the world, throughout the country. I've done that. I've stopped in and said hello and said who I am to.
I think it's the coolest thing in the world.
Coldwell Bankers, like, go say hello. Yeah.
My family is like, they hate it because we'll be driving down the road and be like, oh, Coldwell Banker's you know. So I think it's awesome. When you think of the mark, what do you think? What does it stand for?
I mean, a long-standing tradition. I think a lot about trust. I spent a good part of my career also working on issues of integrity and ethics, and making sure that we communicated that people could trust in our company, and that just absolutely is what we have at Coldwell Banker. I think it really is a brand that's rooted in a long history of integrity. I love that.
So you've hit the road, you've been out, seen a lot of companies, met a lot of owners of companies, managers, agents. Yeah. It's an interesting network, right? It's a great network. What stand out from that?
Just a couple things. I think what you realize is that as much as we love the brand, it's in the hands of so many people, and they're just with it all day, right? They're representing the company to the customer. So the brand is a lot more than the sign and the mark.
Right.
It's how they interact with people every day and how they get the transactions done, how they do the business, and the level of enthusiasm that they bring. I mean, it's inspiring. It's really neat to see our brand in action out in the business space. I love that. And then the other thing that's been really interesting to me, because I was working in a more corporate setting and solving legal issues, and at least here, not so much at Ford when I was on the road, but here to see just how personal the business is.
Yeah.
And to get a chance to go back out, it's really neat to meet our agents and our brokers, and they're all quickly interested to ask, are you married? Do you have children?
Yeah.
What's your personal life like? Who are your friends? What do you do? It's really neat, that level of personal interest, and I know that's how they feel about their customers,
right.
And that's like what drives our business, those relationships.
What I love about this business, especially leading Coldwell Banker, is that wherever I go in the country, in the world really, when I go into a Coldwell Banker town, I'm instantly sort of in the in group, because you can't be good at this business unless you're super connected in your community. And Coldwell Banker companies are always the most connected in their communities. Yep. And it's awesome to be able to walk down the street and whoever you're with, they're stopping that person and talking to them and wanting to know what's up. And it's a privilege. I love it.
I know. I think you can feel the quality of the people.
So you've never been to JetBlue, have you?
No.
Excited?
I'm totally excited.
Pretty pumped up, right?
I have heard so much about it from the network, from out in my travels.
So we're going to talk again after you go, but so I'm going to ask you a question now, then I'm going to ask you again afterwards. Like, what do you expect?
I'm expecting a high energy.
Yeah.
I'm expecting that love of the brand.
Yeah.
I'm expecting big entertainment, big show, and just that feeling of coming together. I think that's what's interesting to me is every time I go and visit one of our brokers, they ask me about another broker.
Yeah.
They mention each other by first name,
right.
And it's like they're so close, and it's just so great. Always. So I'm excited to see them all together and getting to see each other.
And you can see that like on the JetBlue Facebook page too, with agents who are talking to each other across the country, and they're all so excited to come together.
Yeah, there's a lot of
place.
banter, and there's also a lot of business referral going on.
Right.
It's a really powerful network.
All right. What do you do over the holidays?
Oh my gosh, exhausted myself.
Yeah.
I have children, so
you do?
There was a lot of,
How do you have time for that?
They're on their own.
Yeah.
A lot of shopping and entertaining. Yeah. We had a huge party. We have a ton of friends that we'd like to have.
So you're always so put together, right?
It's a front.
Yeah. So what's Saturday morning look like at your house?
Saturday morning. Well, my husband has an amazing thing going where he plays basketball with a group of guys every Saturday morning and every Tuesday night. So a bunch of neighborhood guys get together and play ball. And I used to think when my kids were tiny that this was like that, so difficult. He was off, and I now treasure that time. I shouldn't be saying this publicly, but it's quiet.
That quiet.
Yes,
peace and quiet.
Can pull together our plans. But I love Friday night with the possibility of the weekend ahead of us. Yeah. I love to go out to dinner on a Friday. I love to relax on Saturday morning.
So you have 3 kids?
3 kids.
Yeah, and they are?
Jack and Kate are twins who are 17, so we're getting into college mode with them. Lots of college visits coming up. And Charlie is 13 in 8th grade, so he's about to go off to high school. I know, right?
How about that?
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
I keep sending him messages to you. So
well,
he's really involved.
He'll be running Coldwell Banker before the end of the year.
He'd be happy to.
Absolutely.
Tell us about your resolutions. What's going on with you for this year?
New Year's?
Yes.
For me, it's about training. I got to get ready for JetBlue. I mean, I'm going to be on stage in front of 6,000 people, so it's all about making sure that I'm healthy and fit.
So we have to do like planks for JetBlue?
Oh, totally.
We have a plank contest then?
I got to be able to fit in my JetBlue outfit.
Oh my gosh, okay. So these are things you haven't told me yet.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You didn't know?
I didn't know.
You should be panicked.
Okay. Call the trainer.
Yeah, exactly right. Listen, this has been great.
It's been fun.
I'm excited to introduce you to everyone live at JetBlue, and then after that, we'll get back together. We'll see what your reactions were. See if they're the same as now.
Cheers.
Thanks. See you.
Thanks.
Manager of Customer Experience, Matt Schweikert, thinks he's on his way to a meeting, But little does he know that the Uber that's about to pick him up has a surprise in store for him.
David?
Welcome to Coldwell Banker Minivan Mayhem. You want to play?
Do I have a choice?
Not really.
Okay.
Here's the rules. We're going to ask you several questions. Get 2 wrong, I drop you off, and you got to walk home.
Oh.
You in?
All right, let's do it. It's pretty cold out.
All right. Minivan Mayhem Gen Blue Edition. Question number 1.
All right.
What city was the location of the first ever Generation Blue experience?
I am going to go with San Francisco.
That would be incorrect. Oh, we're off to a raring start right here. All right, that is incorrect. Actually, the first city that ever hosted a Generation Blue experience is the same city we're going to this year. It is Las Vegas. It was back in 2011 at the Mirage. So you're already down 1. One more wrong question, and this is going to be a very short ride. So, question number 2. Where is this year's opening party?
The opening party for this year's Gen Blue will be down at the pool at the MGM Grand.
That's correct. For an extra bonus point, what is the theme for this year's opening party?
A couple people have told me that the theme is blue chic. It's all the buzz on the interwebs.
No one says interwebs, but you are correct on that. It is blue. So you've got a
Yes.
you got a blue outfit picked out?
I do. Blue shoes, blue pants, blue shirt. It's all blue.
So everything hinges on this next question. If you get it right, you win. You get it wrong, we're going to pull over and we're going to drop you off right then and there. So the question is this, and it's a multiple choice question.
Okay.
At which Generation Blue experience was the idea for the CBX technology suite first unveiled? Was it in A, New York, B, Los Angeles, or C, Miami?
I am going to go with C, Miami.
C, Miami is the wrong answer. CBX Technology Suite was first unveiled as an idea in New York, and since then, the last 4 years have been unbelievable with growth of the system, people using the listing experience in every facet to predict where home buyers are coming from, and is now a marquee product of the Coldwell Banker network. And there'll be some more training classes on it at this year's Gen Blue. I'm sorry, Matt, we're going to have to drop you off right here in the middle of moving traffic. Thank you for playing Coldwell Banker Minivan Mayhem. Better luck next time. And for those of you who want to do better than Matt, come to the Generation Blue Experience, March 18th through the 20th. Register today at genblueexperience.com. Doors unlocked.
Do I still have to pay for the Uber?
Yes, you do.
Oh, come on!
It'll get charged directly to your credit card.
Thanks for nothing, man.
Oh, you're welcome.